Now, listen, just because you leave your marriage or relationship of all those years and you have two kids and you're breaking your family home up for no real detrimental reason, it doesn't mean that you can't continue. Because if you're focused on something else and you're driven, you can definitely go and create other opportunities. If you have something going on and you apply yourself, okay, yeah, you could go and do other things and be successful. But the point is, women prioritize their their own happiness. They don't think about the family. They don't think about what you're doing to your kids and the family structure. Men, on the other hand, got to go out and work hard and build and prioritize their families because that's who they're responsible for. She didn't say he was abusive. She didn't say anything that was detrimental to her livelihood or her children's livelihood or the family livelihood. She said she watched him accomplish the things that he wanted to accomplish, not understanding that that was going to benefit the entire family. And she said marriage, so I'm assuming they were married. They had two kids. She was young when she had the kids, but you had a man who was there working. And she said, sounds like he was providing and they were doing good. But she's looking at his accomplishments as his and not the family. She just reduced herself to just being a wife and a mother, which I think that's one of the biggest jobs and accomplishments you could have as a woman, because that is your duty. That is your part. The duty is for the man to go out and work and provide for his family. The duty of the woman is to provide for the household and the children. That is your role. Society has made women think that their role as a mother and a wife isn't a contribution and that it's not fulfilling. So women go into it with an issue because they don't think that that's enough. That, oh, me being a mother and raising my kids, making sure they're good, making sure our house is good, making sure I have things prepared and stable at home, so that it's easier for my husband to go out and work and do what he has to do, because what he has to do is not hard either. We talk about motherhood and raising kids and being in the home is a major job, which it is, and it's very taxing. But it's each role you have a role, and your role is contributing to the overall family structure as just as much as his. You want to make the household comfortable for not just your husband, but for your husband, you, and your kids, and make sure your kids have a stable home. But a lot of these women don't see it as that, and I can relate because I was told this. A lot of us were told that being a mother and a wife wasn't nothing, that it wasn't that important, that you need to be out working. Why do I need to be out working if my husband is working and he's taking care of our household and we good? Why do I have to go out and work too when my work is at the house, making sure the kids are good, making sure they're eating properly, making sure that they're being taken care of? Why do I have to go out and try to get to the bag when I have a man who's already doing that and I don't have to worry about that aspect of it? Why? It's this independent mindset that they've pushed on these women, making them feel like their role as a mother and a wife is not much. So now they feel like, oh, he's accomplishing all this. That's not my accomplishment. No, if he accomplished it, it's an accomplishment for all of you. But then also they drive into their heads, oh, well, that's his accomplishment. When he get all his money and do what he want to do, he'll just drop me like, no, that's a lie. If you got a man who's there, he's already there. He's taking care of his family. He's thinking about his family. That's what drives him. That's what drive men to go out and do what they need to do, because they know that they have a family to take care of. I don't understand the thought of the women, and this is where women get it wrong. So you leave a situation that seemed good to go out here and work harder by yourself and take care of yourself. And now your kids got this broken home, and now this is your life. And then when you get tired of doing it, when it becomes overwhelming and it's too stressful and it's just you by yourself, now they're complaining. So I just really think a lot of women get it wrong. Now, I don't know her situation. Now, some of these women, they leave the situation and some of them are able to go get into other relationships and build on that, but from what I've seen, they usually end up going from relationship to relationship to relationship. It's a lot of times it's difficult for them to be with a man in a long-term stable relationship. In a lot of cases, I don't know her case, but a lot of cases they are too independent. They don't know how to, really be in a stable relationship with a man who is successful. You want the man to be successful. You want all of this, but at the same time, you fight against it. That's why I say with women, it's confusing. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If I was a man, I wouldn't know how to approach a woman. I wouldn't know what to do. Because even if you approach him and you start talking to him, you realize some things about him, and there's no, you can't change their minds. They set on what they believe and what they think, and you're going to have a difficult time with that type of woman because there's nothing you could do. You could be a good man. She's still going to have certain unrealistic expectations, and there's nothing you can say to change that. You have to have women who are coming to the table open-minded and open to change and open to getting answers and open to working with the man, not just coming in with your mind made up. You know what you want. And if he can't give you what you want, oh, next, until there's no next. And the clock is steadily ticking. You're running out of options. You're getting older. Life is passing you by. You're only fooling with dudes who want to just sleep with you and that's it. They don't take you seriously because you don't exude the qualities that they want. So now they're just gonna play with you.